Hey, what's going on, guys? It's JLV86 again. This is kind of just a random little video that I'm going to be putting together for you guys. Every time I post gun videos, I always have a lot of views on there, at least a lot of views from my channel. And I have a lot of people that ask me what kind of gun about this, what kind of gun that. A friend of mine recently was saying that he wanted to get a gun for his wife and was asking what he should get. Obviously, if you watch my videos, you've seen my Glock 43 videos, so I'm a huge fan of the Glock 43. My wife didn't have a pistol, so I went out and bought her a Glock 43, and I'll show you all that here in a little bit. Really nothing much going on with it. I just got it, so we're barely starting to add stuff to it. But I did get her a Glock 43 that I'll show y'all, and I think he's going to end up getting one for his wife. She got to feel it, hold it, and all that kind of stuff, so it was kind of a cool deal. But the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go over my favorite right now, this big bad boy, my Glock 17C Gen 4. And I know y'all have seen this in at least 2 other videos, but she's actually done now. So I went ahead and decided, and I kept going back and forth. I don't know if I want to put a light on it and this and that. And I had a lot of people tell me, just put a light on it. You know, might as well. You already got everything else. All you're missing is that light. So I have the Streamlight TLR1 that I went ahead and put on here. So this is pretty much my version. I don't know if you can get that all in frame. This is my version, kind of like the Rolling Special that everybody talks about. If you don't know what a Rolling Special is, go on YouTube, go on Google, and you'll be able to find it. You'll know what I'm talking about. Gun guys, y'all know what I'm talking about. This thing's big, it's massive, it's bulky, but like I said, I do want to start getting into competition shooting, and this is going to be my way in. Now, right now, unfortunately, my red dot is not working. I know I talked this thing up a lot. I said it was awesome. It was an awesome deal. For whatever reason, it won't turn on. Now, I changed the batteries out. I went on troubleshooting. Did a bunch of research as far as trying to troubleshoot and trying to figure out what the issue was. I couldn't figure it out. Now, what I do want to tell you guys, and one of the reasons that I wanted to bring this gun back out, even though you had already seen it with the exception of the light, was Vortex is, one, obviously they're an awesome company. Big name, everybody knows them, everybody knows who they are if you know anything about guns. But the thing that really sold me on them even more, any optic I buy in the future is probably going to be Vortex. And if other people have this, let me know, but this was my first Vortex sight. I put it on this gun. I loved it. It shot well. Everything was perfect. It was easy to zero in. But like I said, it went out on me. Well, I contacted Vortex, and they have what's called, I think it's a VIP warranty or something like that. But anyways, they don't care where you bought it from. They don't care when you bought it. They don't care how it was damaged. If it has the Vortex name on it, you let them know it's messed up, it's broken, and they will send you an invoice, and you mail it out to them, and they will do one of two things. They're either going to fix your product, or they're going to mail you a brand new one. So this is actually going to be coming off the gun today. Y'all probably won't see this video till tomorrow, but this is going to be coming off the gun today, and then I'm going to get this thing mailed out and hopefully just end up, I mean, if they fix it, they fix it, but if not, we'll end up with a brand new one, and then we'll be back in the game, back in the fight, and we can start doing some competition shooting with that. So like I said, this thing is huge, it's big, it's bulky, but it's actually done now. So time to get my John Wick on. Now we have that Glock 43 that I was talking about. Now, as of right now, there's really nothing special with this Glock 43. And I didn't say it, but with that Glock 17, there is a magazine inserted. There's not one in the chamber. As long as we're not dumb about this, nobody will get hurt. But anyways, all we have on this so far is a ghost trigger connector on the inside. And then, like I said before, I love Talon grips. So you can see it there. It's the rubberized Talon grip on there. The only other things we're going to do with this is I may upgrade the trigger, and that's still kind of up in the air. It may be more an aesthetic thing, but we are for sure going to upgrade the sights. It still has the stock sights on there. I do want to upgrade them. Mine has the True Glow sights on there, the fiber optics, so we may go with that for my wife's. And I talked about it in a different video. It was a buddy of mine who owns Concho Valley Custom Kydex. He actually made, I wanted like a trigger guard, but this more than likely is going to end up just being in my wife's purse. So I wanted a trigger guard, of course, but I didn't want, random little things to end up getting up in her barrel. And if she had to go and fire this, something get jammed up in there and cause a bigger issue. So he made this little deal, trigger guard, and then he went ahead and extended it out to cover the barrel up there. It does have a little retention screw right there. And I asked him to put a little hole in it so we can tie it on a string. Now, what's cool about this is you can also hook this to your belt loop, tuck this into your pants, and use this as an inside the waistband holster. And as you pull, the string will get caught, and your pistol's ready to go. But my main focus was I wanted to have this for my wife. so that she can, one second, listen to that click. Well, it wasn't as loud that time, but that click right there, beautiful, beautiful thing. It's not going to go anywhere. But like I said, the biggest thing was I wanted to be able to tie this off in the bottom of my wife's purse, so as she's coming up out of the purse, boom, pistol's ready to go. So for the girls out there, or the guys that want to get something for your girl, especially right now that it's Christmas time coming up, Glock 43, beautiful, great gun, reliable gun. Of course, it's a Glock, and it's perfect for a female and for males. Like I said, I carry one, I would say 90% of the time, and I carry other guns randomly depending on how cold it is and if I can wear bigger layers to cover a bigger gun. But this is an awesome gun. The other cool thing about this gun, I'm not promoting any stores or anything like that, but I did buy this from a store here in town. Y'all can look them up if you're here local where I am. And they run what's called a blue label special if you're law enforcement. So I got this gun a lot cheaper than what I would have got it if I went to, you know, any other store that doesn't offer this discount or this sale. So kind of a cool deal. The other thing I wanted to show y'all, I've had this gun for a little while, and it's really nothing special. This is more of me just kind of showing y'all my guns, and hopefully this is kind of like an introduction to some of the guns I have, because later on I will be upgrading them, and then I can kind of see the progress, and y'all can see the progress of the guns. But I do have my Glock 22, and then I have a Glock 27, so of course they take Glock 40 mags. Now I have this, or I've had this. It's a Sub 2000 by Kel Tec. It's the Glock 23 version, so your pistol grip is a little bit shorter, but it's so I can fit the 23 and 22 mags, as well as stick mags. So I have here a stick mag. So all I have to do is put that stick mag in. I can now run 30 rounds in this just like I would in an AR. The only thing I've done to this thing so far is I put a rubber grip right here, and I think that says Palmer. I don't even know. I got it from Academy pretty cheap, but a rubber grip just so I can hold it a little bit better. It's not going to move. And then through Magpul, it's just this little hand stop up in the front that I got for I think $11. So that's all I've done to it so far. Nice little purchase on it. I like it. Nice and collapsible. Fold it down. Like I said, you got your 30 round stick mag on there. So that was kind of cool. The other thing, we've talked about my Can Cannon before, and these really aren't, I mean, one of them I guess kind of is upgrade. The other one I just thought it looked cool, so I put some teeth on there. But what I did was I bought these leaf sights online for a 203. So I put those leaf sights on there, and then I just bought this generic, something I can beat up, throw around, fairly cheap off of eBay as well, front sight post. I'm trying to find a way that I can move that front sight post up here, because here all my aim is done from this leaf sight to this front sight post. But I'm using it as a mid sight post, I guess, because it's in the middle of the gun or cannon, whatever you want to call it. So my aiming isn't as accurate. I want to try to find a way to move this to the front, and I'll have a longer range. Obviously, the more space you have in between, a little bit more accurate it's going to be, and hopefully I can drop cannons and tennis balls and whatever else I'm shooting a little more accurately. But this was never actually shown when I was building this thing. But like I said, it's done. It has been done for a while. But I do have those sights, and I can fold them down and throw it in there. Like I said, this video is not going to be very long. Nothing really too new. I just hadn't posted a video in a while. I wanted to show you guys some stuff. The other thing that I bought, and this is more of a, I know guns aren't toys, but this is more of a toy for me. This is through Gamo. This is a little air rifle that I picked up at Academy. Let's see. Velocity, well, I was trying to see if it said on here, but anyways, this is a Gamo Hornet Maxxim. I have a chicken coop out in my backyard, and what I have issues with is squirrels and other birds. Mice are back there, snakes, other random things that are trying to get to my chickens. Well, I live in a city, so I can't go out there and pop big caliber pistols or rifles, whatever. I'm really not even supposed to be firing this. But I can get away with this a lot better than I can with anything else. So this little thing, kind of little varmint hunting, little things like that, something for me to go out and play with. And for the kids in my family, something I can kind of teach them how to shoot with and just have fun. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I have a lot of other guns that I will get to at some point, and we'll talk about what they are, why I have them, whether it's a home defense gun, an everyday carry type of gun, a competition style type of gun. I try to have something for every occasion. So, like I said, that's why I have all these things. The other thing I wanted to show y'all or talk about was this I guess, fleece. Have no idea where it's from, so don't ask me. But I wanted to say thanks to my brother-in-law who got this for me. It fits perfect. It's awesome. It's nice. It's comfortable. It's not too cold here in Texas. but this thing is perfect for the weather. I just thought that was really cool. I just wanted to show that off to everybody. But like always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you want to see something specific, let me know. If you have any questions about any of my guns that I have here, feel free to comment down below. Ask me any questions. I'm more than happy to get back to you. I try to get back as soon as I can. And like always, like, subscribe, comment down below. Appreciate it, guys.